Oh, I liked that. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Good swing, good shot yet again. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Birdie chance now for Jordan Spieth. Good putt, and now one under par. Just a couple of feet. Even par early on. Second hole here at Sawgrass, 532-yard par 5. Frank, considered one of the easier holes on the golf course, is that right?
Yeah, you don't have to hit it miles down there. Anything that turns a little to the player's left certainly helps. There are some trees down the left side. Just want to avoid those. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Oh, this looks good.
Had some meat behind it.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Frank, for players looking to improve their putting, what are some of the training methods they can use?
I think speed is always is a good one when you get on the putting green. and you just practice trying to putt inside that 3-foot circle, because in the end, all sports are the same. You're trying to focus in on the destination where that ball has to be delivered, whether it's tennis inside the court or basketball inside the rim. Putting's no different. As you get further and further away from the hole, then you just make an acceptable size circle that you're trying to putt within. So pace, very important.
This one's looking good. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. -2 early in the round. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. So Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid, John. Very impressed.
So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
Yeah, you really break this green up into 3 portions: front left, front right, and that back, just on top of the ridge.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I'd say.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
You want to get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18 with a chance. 16 is the reachable par 5. You can make eagle there. And then the final 2 holes, you just want to steer clear of trouble. Though, with bold play, and you mentioned it with Craig Perks, you could make birdies.
It really is a case of mind over matter when you look at those holes. You're right. If you took away the water, you'd think they're 3 nice holes. But it wouldn't be the same. You intimidate the player as he plays 15. He's well aware of the finishing 3 holes.
I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace. It's hard to be critical of that.
And getting ready for the putt. Good putt and a good move. Now to 4 under. So they'll tap in. That is a solid par putt. Frank, how difficult is it to access the hole location if you miss the fairway here at 4?
Well, if you miss it left, I've got to say the lesser of two evils is to be in the bunker on the right. That's an absolute beauty.
It's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frank, this approach shot here at the 4th is not a long one, but it could end up disastrous.
It can. You have to be very aware of where these mounds are on this green.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Frank, the second here at the 4th is a dangerous shot.
Once again, this is another example of where you have to look at the green. Where exactly is the flag? If it's on that high portion, you've got to fly it all the way back.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. And with that putt, he moves to 3 under. Any chance now for Jordan Spieth. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway, and well over 320 yards. Frank now getting set for the second shot here at the fifth.
Yeah, relatively big green or flat green, but you've got to be careful. If you miss it on the left, especially in that left rough just short of the bunker, it's a little devilish of a chip.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank, going back 100 years or more, we used to see winning scores in stroke play tournaments, 72-hole events of 300 thereabouts. But obviously, like so many things in golf, everything has improved.
Yeah, people would scoff at sort of saying 475s would win a U.S. Open or a British Open. It didn't, and it does. But, you know, with equipment and people have really got into the game, they've worked it out, and they just plain got better at it. They realize that, you know, stroke play, you can't just swing from the trees, so to speak. You've really got to work your way around and get better. You just can't sort of settle for mediocrity.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, this isn't a hole that sort of jumps out at you the way, say, 17 does.
Yeah, a lot of times people will just sort of gloss over it, but anytime you get a par 4 under 400 yards, it's a great opportunity. But once again, a positional hole. Take advantage of it.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Frank, getting set for this approach shot. Our featured golfer is a player, it's obvious, in full flight right now.
It is. This is where it doesn't matter what the sport is, and golf is a great example for it, though, where when you play your best, it's almost like you're just playing out of your subconscious. Everything happens, it just flows, and you don't really think about it.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Didn't go in, Frank, but not a bad effort. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. Has this to say par. Nice par to remain 3 under. Frank's 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. How do you break this one down?
Not overly long, 440 yards, but once again, it's a tee shot. If you're driving the ball well, that's fine. You just sort of blister it down there, but you're starting to lose one a little bit to the right. There's 3 pot bunkers there, and of course, if you're fearful of it going left, there's the canal all the way down the left side that'll get your attention.
Oh, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. Getting set now over the putt. Continuing to play well. -7 now after that putt. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He is just so explosive. Frank, 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par threes, justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is longest of the 4 par threes. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Frank, golf may be the best sport to follow from this standpoint. You can get closer to the great athlete in golf than you can in any other sport. You could stand 5 feet from Tiger Woods at a tee box as he's getting ready to drive. I mean, that's really unusual in sports.
Yeah, it's a different type of spectator sport, especially if you follow your favorite player all the way around the golf course. Because it's not like waiting for your favorite hitter in a baseball game. You know, you've got to wait several innings. You can literally see him hit every single shot, drive through the putt.
This would be a huge momentum swing. This one's for birdie. Now at 5 under for the round. And go ahead and do that for birdie. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Now the second shot to the par 5. Frank, this is the way you draw it up. This is how the game's supposed to be played.
Yeah, so far, everything going according to plan.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. This one just requires a little bit of focus. So with that make, now at 7 under par. Jordan Spieth can really roll it. It's good feel. And let's see what he does with this putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way. Oh, if this is up, it's good.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. Safely on deck.
Without a doubt, that will be on the highlight reel later tonight. Excellent shot. Second shot coming out of the rough here. the hole. What a shot. Now the time to be aggressive. Par 5, 558-yard, 11th hole, Frank. What's the key here?
Tee it high and let it fly. This is the big chance here. This is one of the widest fairways on the golf course. This is where you chance it all.
Frank, over the course of the last 15 years or so, there have been a number of initiatives within the game of golf just to try to grow the sport.
Yeah, we've seen the PGA Junior League, which is a series of competitions, obviously for juniors to play. But the first tee really is worldwide now, just to try and introduce players from all over the world into the game of golf. They're introduced with club professionals. They learn skills that are essential really to play the game of golf. But in 2014 was a real step, what I think, in the right direction to showcase the junior talent around the world with the drive, chip and putt, where you actually get a chance to play the drive, chip and putt final at Augusta National, the home of the Masters.
Imagine young kids, boys and girls, 8 years old, 11 years old, being able to go home and tell their friends, tell their families, hey, I have something in common with Jack Nicklaus, with Arnold Palmer, with Phil Mickelson, with Tiger Woods. I won at Augusta National Golf Club. Boy, this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Good contact, good result. That is a sweet swing, like an easy breeze on a nice summer day. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Looks like he came over just a little bit.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty, but it's still gonna get away with it.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up.
Second shot.
Good-looking shot right here. Settles in over the putt. This can be a cruel game at times.
Now, as they say, 300-yard drive, one shot, miss a short one, also one shot.
And that's painful. Knocking down all the shots today. Now 13 under. Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the par 4 12th, and it's a pretty short hole, Frank.
Yeah, Pete Dye often doesn't get enough credit for his short par 4s, though. This is a great example where one of the features of it is the blind second shot, just to give you a little bit of doubt on judging the distance. That's as bad a shot as I've seen for a long while.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. This is a nice little 135-yard shot. Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. That was not a very good read right there. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Clean this up with a tap. 10 under par on the day. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer. And also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top.